Well, the Jets 2025 draft class is in the books, but their rookie class is not. A lot of really quick UDFA signings have come in. Every year, the gentlemen at the Jet Press do a tremendous job of tracking these signings. I'll leave the link in the description below because by the time you're watching it, I'm sure they'll add some more write-ups to the UDFA. So they track every single UDFA with a brief description of the player, and they granted me permission last year to use it on my channel. So I appreciate them for that. So definitely check out the Jet Press and follow them on Twitter. They do a great job covering the team. So let's dive in. Quinton Skinner, wide receiver, Kansas, super long, lean wide receiver. Could this be the next Robbie Anderson? Maybe. There's going to be one wide receiver we fall in love with. I don't think it's going to be him. There's another one who is more productive, but there's going to be one wide receiver we etch into Canton every training camp. Have to do it. It's a tradition. So, but he has a ton of experience in every facet of special teams. So I think that's kind of the idea here. But he is very tall and he is very fast and he's got experience contributing in a non-wide receiver type of way. So if I had to guess, this is this version's iteration of Irv Charles, perhaps. Donovan Edwards, running back, Michigan. Okay, 5'11", 203 pounds. Kind of busted, coming in as a recruit, could first round hype, just never really panned out. But I think that I'm happy the Jets didn't spend any draft capital at running back if they want to carry 4 backs. UDFA or street free agent is the way. If it's Donovan Edwards, that's cool. 4th running back maybe doesn't even dress. And the Jets didn't have any 7th round picks this year, so no need to spend a 6th round pick on a running back. Glad they didn't do that. Dean Clark, safety, Fresno State. Is this our next Trey Dean? They definitely targeted the safety UDFA market quite a bit. That is a decent chunk of guaranteed money, $160,000. And the Jets safety room, they didn't really come away with a high investment within the first 3 to 4 picks. So maybe they want to go with a volume approach with some of these rookies and see what sticks. 700 career special teams reps for the 6', 210-pound Clark. Okay, again, so that's kind of what you're looking for here. Any of these guys that are going to make the team as UDFA, almost always you have to be able to notch out a role on special teams, right? Jordan Clark, cornerback, Notre Dame, the son of former NFL safety Ryan Clark. That's really cool. I didn't even know that he had a draft eligible kid. That makes me feel old. 5'9", 184 pounds, rotated as a nickel defender. Okay, so could this be the next Isaiah Oliver type of hybrid safety nickel? Of course, special teams always going to be paramount making the team. Older prospect, 24, tested poorly, but has a high football IQ. Caught the attention of Aaron Glenn. All right, cool. All right, guys, come on. Fatorma Mulbah. We have a nose tackle who's named Fat. I love it. The Jets finally added defensive tackle here. Okay, from West Virginia, nose tackle, former Penn State recruit, transferred over, 6'3", 310 pounds. Projects as a run stuffing 1 tech, which we needed, man. I think that's might be my biggest gripe with this Jets draft class. Look, every pick has to come at the expense of something else. You can't get everything. But I was kind of bummed they didn't dip into that historically deep defensive tackle class. The Bills sniped us twice for a DT. They sniped us for Deion Walker and TJ Sanders. So that's how you play the draft. The Bills knew the Jets wanted a defensive tackle. Maybe they would have drafted one of those guys, but the Bills moved ahead of them. Brady Cook. So Armand Membu gets his college quarterback. Missouri. He can move. He kind of has that Daniel Jones. It's awkward, but you're actually a pretty good athlete at 6'2", 215 pounds. Decision-making, face of pressure is not good. Decent arm strength and athleticism. Okay. I mean, we're talking, minuscule shots, maybe make it as a backup quarterback when you're talking UDFAs here. But they're obviously going to roster a camp arm, so maybe him and Jordan Travis are battling for the quarterback 3rd spot. Jamarcus Weston, edge, Florida, 6'2", 235 pounds. So yeah, and I saw the tweet actually with this one as well. I think it was Pelissero. They listed his position as edge/special teams. So that kind of tells you where he'd be headed in terms of being able to make the roster. I mean, 235 pounds is absolutely tiny. I mean, Will McDonald is small, and this guy's like 12 pounds less than him. But the Jets gave him that magic number, 200,000 guaranteed. That those guys almost always at least make the practice squad. Once you get towards 200 grand, $250,000, those guys almost always have a role in the practice squad. So I don't know. I think this regime might value special teams a ton. And credit to Sala and Douglas made like 20 million videos today. Sala and Douglas, they prioritize special teams as well. I know everything kind of fell apart last year, but I think that part of their roster building and coaching for the most part was pretty good on special teams. So hopefully we can continue that tradition and find a kicker because Greg Z is kind of shot man. So that's a need as well. Jamaal Pritchett, here it is. Here's going to be the guy. I'm telling you. On the James Dortch to Calvin Jackson pipeline. And then now we have Jamaal Pritchett, wide receiver, South Alabama. Tiny, 5'8", 175 pounds. Speedy, slot receiver. Experience as a punt returner. So this would be maybe replacing Xavier Gibson. I would imagine that would be his potential role on the team. But massive production, 1,200 yards in his final season, and the 4.42 speed. Obviously, you have to be moving to make an NFL team at 175 pounds. Aaron Smith, linebacker, South Carolina State. Okay. 92 tackles, 11 for loss, like that. 6 foot, 234 pounds, 4.7 40-yard dash at his pro day, but 2-time MEAC selection, could push for a spot as a weak side linebacker or a special teams contributor. Yeah, I mean, him compared to the linebacker they drafted in the 5th round, probably like similar grade. So another dart throw there. I'm worried about my guy, Zaire Barnes. I don't know if he's long for the team. Those are the players the Jets have signed so far. More updates to come. Thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll talk ball soon. Go Jets.